Welcome to the Focus Garage. Today we're going to install shifter cable bushings. They are solid. I think they're made out of aluminum. So they're going to give us this really nice crisp shifting. And also it will get rid of some of the slap as in the shifter cable. You're not going to get 100% of it off because you still have the ones that are in the shifter base. So it's going to get rid of majority of it, I would say. So I want to say thank you to Ronin Factory for sending, and Steve as well, sending these out. They look pretty awesome and I can't wait to install it. So let's get to installing it. We're going to work on shifter cable bushings. We're going to install these Ronin Factory solid shifter bushings. Thanks to Steve for sending these out. And we're going to see how much it improves from the sloppiness side by side and up and down. And I heard a lot of good stuff about it. I heard that it completely removes it. It becomes more notchy. So we're going to work on it. We're going to show you guys how to do it and then do a little quick review of the shifter, how it feels after that. So first thing, you want to remove the intake. Sorry about that. Kind of like rust over here. It's coming from the battery box, but forget about that. So we remove these, and then we're gonna remove this, and then replace these squishy bushings with the metal one. And you want to keep the green stuff over there, and we'll show you guys what it is. So let's get starting. You can remove this and this with a screwdriver. Just pop those out, and then you do have to kind of destroy this stuff right here. Look at how much it moves. Like, oh my god, that's a lot of movement. So let's hope that, well, I know that this bushing will take care of that sloppiness. So let's get going. So you're going to work your way around. This is sitting in the shifter, and see this little bushing. So you kind of, I don't know if you can see that, break this out using a flathead. This is the bottom, and make sure, let's remove this, you keep the green one. So one of them is installed. We're going to move on to the next one. I thought the best way to do it is flip it towards the passenger side and hold your hand from the bottom. There's some grooves you can get a hold of, and it is, let's see, eight Allen wrench that fits in there, and then you just twist it off. You want to put the green little stuff that it's a bowl shaped thing goes on top, and then I'll show you guys better here. We put this goes, the one with the larger hole goes first, the green one, and then the cable, and then this sandwiches in there. So you can see first one is done. We're going to move on to the next one. On this one you can see it much better because it's black and then the green. We're removing this, so you can see the bushing around it. It's mushy. That's where your sloppiness is coming from. So the way I remove it is I use a Dremel. You can try to use a screwdriver to get in there, but I found that the Dremel is a much easier way to do it. So just use a Dremel, cut it very carefully around it. I use a grind, like a sandpaper, to grind it down, and then it just pops out so easily. So we're going to do the same thing, and then we're going to install it. So I'll show you guys the the end result. It's like very notchy, almost like transmission is like down below here, and almost no movement. There's a little bit of movement that's coming from the bottom of the shifter. That's like the slack in there, but it's very direct. Like when I shift, it does not want to extend more. It's very notchy. Man, this is pretty cool. So that kind of concludes our installation and review of the Ronin factory aluminum bushing, the cable bushings. And I would say it's a great product. They're aluminum. They have threaded inserts, so they're not going to come out of you when you're shifting. I would say installing is a little bit hard. You just need a lot of patience and then the right tools, such as the Dremel, to make it so much easier for the install. And rest is simple. And then the rest is simple. You have the installation sheet that comes with it. It's very useful. It helps you a lot. Gives you tips that you need to follow to make the install so much easier. So I want to say thank you to Ronin Factory sending these out pretty quickly to us, and Steve as well. And this is a great product. If you have $50 to spend on your car and you're wondering what can you do, this would be one modification that you can do and enjoy it daily basis. So what do you think about it? Make a comment below and let us know. Would you do it to your car? This is something that you might be afraid of doing because you cannot go back to a factory unless you install shifter cables, brand new shifter cables from Ford. So it's not that easy. So, but the benefit is so much better. Like there's so much more benefit than the negative side that just weighs it to a point that you're like, I need to get it. So yeah, what do you think? Let us know. Share this video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Make sure to hit that bell button, get all the notifications what we're doing here, and kudos to all.